Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Is my sound and video clear?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Are you okay? Are you good? Okay.
Just okay.
Okay. All right. So, anyway, this is our second meeting, it says, but
Mm.
yeah, we met also last month. Yeah. But anyway, how are you? How's your day today? Cookie, correct?
Today, yeah, that's right. My name is
Okay.
Cookie. Yeah, today I'm good. So a little bit productive day because
Oh,
I did some study for
mhm.
today. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
Study native camp or not native, like
Not
other
native
than.
camp, not native camp. For study for my work.
Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, that's good then if it was a productive day, Koki.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let me just confirm then your lesson this time. So this is daily news. This is entitled Trapped Twice, a women's um uh, 12 million yen scam nightmare. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right. So let's have your words and phrases. Please repeat after me once. Let's start.
Okay.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
All right. The thief devised an elaborate plan to bypass the security system.
The thief devised an elaborate plan to bypass the security system.
Mhm. Would you like to make your own sentence?
Yes. Okay. Hold up. Mm, okay. So, to mm, mm, an elaborate architecture is necessary to host the large application.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. An elaborate system.
Elaborate,
Did I hear it correct?
elaborate architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So yeah, that's correct. I just want to confirm if you said unelaborate. Okay, that's right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Next one, Koki, legitimacy.
Legitimacy.
Okay. The court questioned the legitimacy of the evidence presented in the trial.
The court questioned the legitimacy of the evidence presented in the trial.
Okay. One more time, legitimacy.
Legitimacy.
Yes. Okay.
Legitimacy. Okay. Hmm. The company have to. The company mm, has to state the legitimacy of utilizing AI to stock shareholders.
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
You got to.
Okay, so just be careful with the word has to. So after the word should be sorry, I cannot remember the word after the word to, but just be careful, Koki,
Mm-hmm.
with the tense after the word to. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
it should be in its present tense. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Let's have the next one, guys.
Guys.
All right, he attended the party in the guise of a famous actor.
He attended the party in the guise of a famous actor.
Okay, please make a sentence.
Okay. Hmm. Guys. Hmm. It's difficult.
Okay, I understand. This one is not too familiar also.
Yeah.
Mm. Do you want to skip it first and
Yeah.
then
Skip
go to
it.
the next
Skip
one?
this one.
Okay, sure. All right, let's have the next word, credential.
Credential.
Okay, the company requires applicants to have the necessary credentials for the position.
The company requires applicants to have the necessary credentials for the position.
Mhm.
I acquired now credential to enter Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Is that all? Oh, okay. All right. So I acquired the credential. Okay, very good. Next one, exploitation.
Exploitation.
All right. The workers protested against the exploitation they experienced in the factory.
The workers protested against the exploitation they experienced in the factory.
Okay. Please make a sentence.
Okay, exploitation. Paying low salary is one of
Hmm.
the exploitations.
Mhm. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, that's good. All right. Well, that's true also in your sentence. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Now, this time, do you have any questions, Cookie?
mm, yeah, that's okay. Thank you
You're
once
good?
again.
Okay, so let's proceed then to your listening focus. Okay, so let's check the questions. Let's start. Number one, what caused the woman in her 40s to lose 12 million yen? Again, what caused the woman in her 40s to lose 12 million yen? Number two, what challenges did the woman face after hiring the lawyer? Again, what challenges did the woman face after hiring the lawyer? Number three, how are authorities responding to the rise in secondary victimization cases? Again, how are they responding to the rise in secondary victimization cases? Okay, would you like to listen to US sound?
Yes, I.
Okay, I'll play it now.
Trapped twice. A woman's 12 million yen scam nightmare. A woman in her 40s lost 12 million yen, her life savings, to an elaborate investment scam that promised high returns. Desperate to recover her losses, she turned to a lawyer advertising fraud recovery expertise, paying 1.1 million yen in upfront fees. Unfortunately, the recovery efforts yielded only 120 yen, leaving her in deeper financial distress. Her troubles began after encountering an online seminar advertisement falsely attributed to a prominent entrepreneur. Convinced of its legitimacy, she invested all her savings and borrowed funds. When additional payments were demanded under the guise of taxes, she realized it might be a scam. Turning to a lawyer with a history of disciplinary issues, she hoped for assistance but faced further disappointment. The lawyer's limited efforts and eventual arrest for unrelated large-scale fraud cases underscored the challenges victims face. This compounded her emotional and financial burden, highlighting the risks of seeking help from unreliable sources. Her case represents a growing trend of secondary victimization and fraud recovery. Authorities report a significant rise in such cases, particularly in urban areas like Tokyo. Experts urge victims to carefully verify legal credentials and consult directly with reputable firms. Meanwhile, the Japan Federation of Bar Associations is strengthening regulations on online legal advertisements to safeguard public trust and prevent exploitation.
All right, you're good.
Not good.
Okay, you want to listen one more time?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sure.
Trapped twice. A woman's 12 million yen scam nightmare. A woman in her 40s lost 12 million yen, her life savings, to an elaborate investment scam that promised high returns. Desperate to recover her losses, she turned to a lawyer advertising fraud recovery expertise, paying 1.1 million yen in upfront fees. Unfortunately, the recovery efforts yielded only 120 yen, leaving her in deeper financial distress. Her troubles began after encountering an online seminar advertisement falsely attributed to a prominent entrepreneur. Convinced of its legitimacy, she invested all her savings and borrowed funds. When additional payments were demanded under the guise of taxes, she realized it might be a scam. Turning to a lawyer with a history of disciplinary issues, she hoped for assistance but faced further disappointment. The lawyer's limited efforts and eventual arrest for unrelated large-scale fraud cases underscored the challenges victims face. This compounded her emotional and financial burden, highlighting the risks of seeking help from unreliable sources. Her case represents a growing trend of secondary victimization and fraud recovery. Authorities report a significant rise in such cases, particularly in urban areas like Tokyo. Experts urge victims to carefully verify legal credentials and consult directly with reputable firms. Meanwhile, the Japan Federation of Bar Associations is strengthening regulations on online legal advertisements to safeguard public trust and prevent exploitation.
Okay, you're good with that?
But most of it I will challenge.
Okay, you want to try answering the questions then? Okay, so let's start. Number one, what caused the woman in her 40s to lose 12 million yen?
It was investment, elaborate, unelaborate investment scam that promised high returns.
Okay, that's right. Thank you. Number two, what challenges did the woman face after hiring the lawyer?
I couldn't get the answer to
Okay,
this question.
you can check it out in second paragraph, Koki.
Second paragraph.
Mm.
Hmm. Um,
It's like what happened, or perhaps what were the effects after hiring the lawyer.
after hiring lawyer. Hmm.
Do you want me to give you the answer, or
Yeah,
you want
please,
to try?
please
Ah,
give me
okay,
answer.
all right. Okay, it's actually in the last sentence, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'll give you how is it rephrased in the sample answer. Okay.
Okay.
So again, it's found in second paragraph, last sentence.
Limited recovery efforts ease financial stress. Limited.
It's further, how do I say, further disappointment in the last sentence.
Okay. Further disappointment.
Yeah, so it says turning to a lawyer with a history of disciplinary issues, she hoped for assistance but faced further disappointment.
What is this disciplinary?
Sorry?
What is that word?
Disciplinary.
Yeah, disciplinary.
Disciplinary issues is talking about like manners or behavior like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say disciplinary issues, it's more of like a behaving not behaving very well when it comes to policies or what. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't say though what kind of history, what kind of disciplinary issues, but it's more of behavior. So it means there must be, how do I say, the lawyer must have a history of like doing something bad before,
Mm-hmm.
like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Do you have other
Mm.
questions?
So in this context, she turned her lawyer to the another lawyer with a history of disciplinary issues.
No, that was the lawyer that he asked for help. So, second paragraph is actually talking about the what happened, like how did she have her money, how did she invest, and then after, how did she turn into a lawyer like that.
Mm.
So it's like what happened in the story,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps. Okay, so it's the lawyer that, I mean, it's the same lawyer that they're talking about in the
Mm-hmm.
article. All right. Okay. Do you have other questions?
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, so let's have then last question. How are authorities responding to the rise in secondary victimization cases?
The authorities rest, strengthening regulations on land.
Okay, that's correct. All right, thank you. Now, this time, Koki, you may read out the article.
Okay. Trapped twice on woman's 12 million yen scam nightmare. A woman in her 40s lost 12 million yen, her life savings, to an elaborate investment scam that promised high returns. Desperate to recover her losses, she turned to a lawyer, advertising fraud recovery expertise, paying 1.1 million yen in upfront fees. Unfortunately, the recovery efforts yielded only 112 yen, leaving her in deeper financial distress. Her troubles began after encountering an online seminar advertisement, falsely attributed to a prominent entrepreneur. Convinced of its legitimacy, she invested all her savings and borrowed funds. When additional payments were demanded under the guise of taxes, she realized it might be a scam. Turning to a lawyer with a history of disciplinary issues, she hoped for assistance but faced further disappointment. The lawyer's limited efforts and eventual arrest for unrelated large-scale fraud cases underscored the challenges victims face. This compounded her emotional and financial burden, highlighting the risk of seeking help from unreliable, unreliable sources. Her
Mm-hmm.
case represents a growing trend of secondary victimization in fraud recovery. Authorities report a significant rise in such cases, particularly in urban areas like Tokyo. Experts urge victims to carefully verify legal credentials and consult directly with reputable firms. Meanwhile, the
Mm-hmm.
Japan Federation of Bar Associations is strengthening regulations on online legal advertisements to safeguard public trust and prevent exploitation.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Now, I'll only have two words, Koki, for us to practice. Okay, so can we say the first word, fraud?
Right, right.
Yes, fraud. Okay,
Mhm.
next one, expertise.
Expertise.
That's good. Okay, now, do you have questions with your article?
Mm, okay, so in the third paragraph, it is
Mm-hmm.
said, it's saying that this lawyer is arrested
Mm.
accordingly.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay, I see. I can understand.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. So now let us have the discussion part. Okay. So please answer each question freely or you may use the situation given. All right.
Okay.
Let's start. Number one, do you think online investment opportunities are generally trustworthy and why or why not?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only uh, I only believe the investment opportunities provided by the pro- provided by the big company that is famous
Mm-hmm.
among Japanese people. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, actually I invest some money to buy stock shares. Yeah,
Stock shares.
yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
it is a common way to invest.
Mm.
And so,
Right.
but there are some groups in Japan to
Mm-hmm.
uh, selling some tools to
Mm-hmm.
invest. You know,
Oh, I see.
like
Okay.
binary option, how have you ever heard that? Binary house.
Mm, no, I don't. Okay.
Okay, so in Japan there are kind of some tools to
Mm-hmm.
assisting people to invest their money.
In
Uh,
stocks also? Or is
Stocks
it different?
or currency exchange.
Ah,
Forex
yeah.
exchange.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Uh, but it is not true. It is it is
Oh.
it doesn't actually so assist the
Mm.
users, just fake advertisements.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so mm, and some of my old friends
Mm-hmm.
bought that kind of tools,
Oh,
and
I see.
yeah, they realized after that they were exploited.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they were scammed. They weren't able to get their money back then,
Yeah,
Koki. Is it
yeah.
correct?
So at first, to use that
Mm.
kind of tools,
Mm-hmm.
the users have to pay a lot of money,
Okay.
and after a few months,
Mm-hmm.
um, they can actually pay back the slightly amount of money compared to
Mm.
their their payment at first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so by doing so, the users believe actually these tools produce themselves some money regularly,
Mm.
but it is a fake because it
Ah.
stops after 3 or 4 months.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in Philippines there is also, I mean, there are stories like that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
they will give you perhaps some amount of money you earned, they say, but
Mm-hmm.
after a while they will stop
I
also.
that's
Yeah, I
right.
heard that story. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot also in
Yeah.
Philippines. So, yeah, okay. Oh, so then with that kind of case, Koki, like how do you kind of know these days? Because you said you're also investing, so and in Japan it's also common, so what perhaps are you doing so that you will not be able to, how do I say, like invest in that kind of like fraud or what? Mm.
Fraud. Fraud. I don't invest or buy
Mhm.
uncommon tools.
Oh, I
Yes,
see. So
not
you
specific.
only do that for big companies then, is
Yes,
it?
and I
Ah.
only invest the
Mm.
shares. Yeah, so this is
Mm-hmm.
my rule. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't rely on messy tools.
Ah, I see. I understand. Well, that's good actually.
Yeah,
Okay, so you can also be safe when it comes to handling finances. All right. Thank you so much. I'll type the sample answer. Do you want to read it now or later?
I will check it later.
Okay. All right. Let's have question two. This one, should people avoid investing without professional financial advice?
Mm, no, no,
Mm.
I don't think people should avoid investing because people should learn the system of money. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
how the companies earn money and so how and by investing correctly they can
Mm-hmm.
be rich, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So but there are some safer way to invest
Mm-hmm.
their money. So like they shouldn't believe that unknown tools
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, or uh, they should think their investment
Mm-hmm.
they, as a long-term investment.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, they shouldn't think they can earn a lot of money by investment quickly.
Ah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, because some people are thinking like, oh, this is very fast. I can gain a lot of money in
Yeah,
just
yeah,
few
yeah.
months like that. So there's no such thing then.
Yeah, yeah,
It should
of course.
take a long time. Oh, I see. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. That was very nice input. Now let me just type. And I'm sorry we don't have much
Okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Koki. Hope to
Thank
see you next time.
you.
Have a good day. Bye
Yeah,
bye. Thank
bye.
you.